And we're back. It's your boy, Dr. Shep, your host with the most. Coming back across the track once again, my friend. I've walked on water, I've walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? The doctor. Welcome to the show tonight, y'all. I got a special guest in the house. We're going to get to that. But I want to thank everybody for coming in, man. If you ain't in yet, get on in. Because we talking about how we so hood tonight. And I can't think of a better way and a better witness to have in this conversation than Acres Homes own OG, Mr. Dugard is in the building. Representing them funk ass Cowboys. They in the building. You gotta love it, y'all.
DL for life.
Representing them Cowboys
all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no playing.
Boy, you know, hey, you know,
none.
Man, you
ain't
know,
doing no playing this year.
You know we so hood if them Cowboys in the house.
Yes, sir.
Cause I can say this, boy, if you want something to smoke, you can go to a Cowboy fight. If you want some crack, you can go holla at Ivan. He got it.
Now, what's going on, people?
What's going on, people? Hey, this is Mr. Dugard. He gonna sit in tonight, man. We gonna talk some real living room shit like we always do. Y'all know my podcast is about living room conversation. This is not your average podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is where you get the real, straight from the street, hot off the plate, baby. So, man, I just want to thank everybody for chiming in. This second season, we have, you know, picked it up some.
Huh? This ain't going nowhere.
Man, them Cowboys.
This ain't going nowhere. And just to let y'all know, before we get on the topic, Dez caught it. Dez caught it.
Monkey ass Cowboy. See, Dez from hometown Lufkin. I'm glad he represented.
Dez caught it.
Dez Bryant is in the building, baby. Number 88 from Lufkin, Texas. Y'all remember that? That's where your boy from. So it's real up in here, man.
Yes,
My boy Dugard representing. But this is the subject tonight, man. We are so hood.
We are so hood.
And sometimes, you know, you got to ask yourself,
are we too hood?
Is we so hood for our own good? That's why I brought the OG in, because he got the record books, baby. So if you want a fact check, the fact check is here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dugard is in the building.
Yes, sir.
He's seen this game when it started to date. He know the ups. He know the ups and downs, changes, what's real and what's not. So I decided to bring him in as my first guest.
I'm the number one.
Already.
We going viral. You know what I'm saying? We going viral.
Let's go viral.
I'm finna put you in the game.
Let's go viral, boy. Look at him. It's gonna be some talking grinds on. So my thing is that him and I both. I'm from one end of the spectrum, he's from the other. But every ghetto is the same. You dig what I'm saying? So we decided to check, you know, do a self-check on the hood. Now, the hood used to be the place to be, because that's where all the happenings were. Can you dig it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's where all the happenings were. And I mean, if you were a child, or if you were an adult, or if you were a tween, in between, you got to see the action in the hood. And the hood was so popular. You remember this? When white folks used to ride through the hood. You remember when white girls used to ride through the hood, roll down the window, and then take off. But they want to. We remember that. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, my hood was in a small town.
Yeah, see, no.
I'm in his hood right now.
I'm in a small town. This is a small town.
I've been adopted.
This is a town, a historical town.
But we're in the city of Houston, Texas.
Yes, we are.
There's a bigger population than where I come from. My projects were small and compact and personal. See, theirs was a little more extended, with a little more hadn't. And other cats that come from other projects. Where I come from, it was only one project. You dig what I'm saying? So let's compare and let's see what's changed. Now, like I was saying, the hood was the absolute number one place to go. And that what I mean by that, if you were going to a party, you had to get weed, you had to get something to drink. If the store was closed, you had to get bootleg. You know, whatever was on that list. You can go to the hood and find that. You can go to the hood and find companionship. Very easy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now we here in my living room, so yeah, you knew where to go buy some apple pie from. The hood. If you need something bootleg, from anything to car parts to jewelry, the hood. And that's what it used to be for us. I'm a 70s baby.
And I'm a 60s.
He's a 60s baby,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Hey, he passed along
yes,
to
sir.
me what was going on in the 60s. You did? So that's good. Because now we got 2 decades to work with. And we can see how different the hood is now. So, back in the hood, from our days, 60s and 70s, every door was open. If you wanted something to eat, you had something to eat. If you were out running around doing your hustling, back where I'm from the country, and I'm gonna give Mr. Dugard his role. You did, but where I was from, eating wasn't a problem because food grew on side the road. You did, and if it wasn't us picking berries, plums, pears, things of this nature, we had Miss Jimalee that stayed next door. We had Miss Adele that stayed next door. And because the terms of a village was raising a child back then, you had a parent even when your parent wasn't present. And this was my hood, where I'm from, in my particular hood. You know, there was no child running wild. Somebody had an eye on you. They had a main line to your mama or your daddy. And they also had permission to whip your ass. Then take you home for that next ass whoop. Because you embarrassed your parents out there acting like a damn fool. So that was my hood back in the day. Now, Mr. Dugard, what was it like back then?
Me personally, I didn't go through none of that.
You didn't go through none of that?
No, sir.
Well, I'm interested in hearing. I'm interested in hearing another.
First of all,
another.
There's a misconcept going around that most hood families are single parent families, but that wasn't. There you
go. Go ahead.
But that wasn't the case for me. I had 2 hard-working parents.
Speak up so they can hear you.
Sir. Yeah, I had Dulce parents.
Dude.
Yeah, both of them hard-working parents. But the allure of being rebellious and experimenting led me to some what is it? Hoodlums? Hoodisms?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a word?
Well,
hoodisms.
I think white folk call it juvenile delinquency.
Yes.
See?
But growing up in a great home, both parents were. I was the only child for a while. Me and my sister 7 years apart. I was born in '64. So I experienced the late '60s, all the '70s, '80s, all that. I've been through it all.
Yeah. So compared to those times, and that's what this is about. But and y'all don't mistake that this is not about the hood. This is about your neighborhood.
Yeah,
where you grew up at. Like he's explaining his, I'm explaining mine. It's about where you grew up at, your hood. And we want to know your opinion about the differences in neighborhood vibes now. Man, I remember it used to be like block parties. Neighborhoods used to have actual block parties. And everybody would go home alive.
House parties.
How? Man.
House parties.
Bees hanging up in the hall. I mean, fluorescent pictures up on the wall of, black.
What's that black light?
Man, that black light,
that black light. Yes, sir.
Man, there was this lady named Miss Johnny B, where we were from. She had what you call the party house.
It was so many.
Man, it was just so many. And to experience that as a young man, and to have them see adults used to treat us with respect as young people because they knew that we were going to grow up. So they gave us information that otherwise we probably wasn't supposed to have right then.
You actually spent more time with older people.
You spent more because they
The
were
older dudes were the ones you
that's what we used
copy.
You used to listen to old school was what he's saying. I used to love my uncles and my aunts, them stories.
Yes.
Because they were characters. They were like, you know, they were characters. And they were interested and they were talented and you wanted to know. They were funny. They told good stories. And you wanted to, you know, pick their brains. Now that's one thing that's different today. Because today, the young ones, you know,
they don't listen to the information we have.
Man, they like
they don't request the knowledge that we can give them.
They act like we don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Tell it to them then. Tell it to them.
Now this is living room, y'all. This is not Oprah. Yeah, this is living room here at the doctor's office. Them motherfuckers act like they know more than us.
And it's a new generation.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
We just don't fit in it.
Man, let me tell you something that I heard.
We just don't fit in it.
If I wipe shit off of you, there's no way possible you could even think that you know more than I know. If I used to clean your ass, cat.
Miss Jones.
You dig what I'm you young niggas.
What's up, my bro?
And see, this is the thing, man. Young niggas took this vibe on to where the negative vibe rules the world. And that's just not the way it is. From the 60s to the 70s, baby. You can go back and look at the videos. Look how player we was. Look how respectful we was. Look how well dressed, man. The words didn't even change. Can you dig it?
Where did toxic come from?
Where did toxic come from?
Where did that word come from? Toxic.
Toxic.
A toxic relationship.
Oh, you're toxic.
Toxic masculinity. Where did these words come from?
Where did these words come from?
I didn't read that when I was in school.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the
toxic was dangerous. It was a chemical. They always, you know, where did they get that? And you know,
what is toxic?
Associated that with a person.
Toxic. See, but that's just it. That's the difference. Masculinity back in my hood was something to be, you know, revered and proud of. Because, you know, it meant protection, it meant providing, it meant all that shit. But now, masculinity is toxic. When a man put his foot down and wants to be the leader of his house, he's toxic, he's abusive, and all of that.
So somebody got to have the final say so.
Man, I say it like this.
If there's two people and y'all discussing something, and y'all couldn't make a decision, and your opinion is different than theirs, somebody got to have the final say so. You know,
well, this is my.
Who was they giving to?
Well, this is how I figure it out. If a killer come through my door right now, gun blazing, knife with blood all dripping off of it, and my old lady gonna jump up and do like them women do in the movie nowadays, say the word, yeah, I'm gonna let her. I mean, I'm standing behind her.
No.
But you know that ain't gonna happen.
No, because he gonna get
He
gonna get about 17 seconds of violence before I tell.
So that's who run the business. Whoever gonna stop that robber.
17 seconds of violence if he walks through this
But
door.
see, the robber is a metaphor, right? The robber is a metaphor for the man that I'll take the pain and whatever comes before you do, and that's part of my job is my protection. But you have to give me that respect. When that robber come through that door, I'm on his ass.
I need a life.
And you have to respect me for that.
I need my life. So you come over your friends out to take your stuff.
See, that's
what I'm saying? You watch these niggas.
So hood, y'all. So hood. Now, he know that lighter was gone over 10 seconds. Back in the day, it ain't yours no more. But you got, even our disrespect, got respect. You understand what I'm saying? Even our disrespect, got respect. And those are the differences, different things that we're experiencing now. Because us, as from the 50s, from the 60s and 70s, look at us. We're not at the game by no way.
Just give me a minute. My thoughts gonna start matching my words.
Well, go ahead. Go take your time.
Just
I
give me
got
a minute.
it. Take your time. I got it. This is my commentary
What up,
anyway.
Tom? What up, Block?
So check it out. It's a conflict there because our age is still in the game, and because these young people are leading it astray, we still have to represent because there's still unprotected black women, there's still unprotected black children, and us as being considered, we had a better understanding of what respect and what care is. We have to step back in. Normally, generations pass it off to the next generation because the next generation after us are serial killers. What are we? What are we to do?
But it starts with us.
No, we can't go into retirement yet.
It starts with us.
It started with us.
It starts with us.
It started with us. Now we have to restart, is what I'm saying. When we're supposed to be able to sit back and be proud of the lessons that our children and our nieces and our nephews learn from, just like we learned from the people before us.
Well, we can't teach them. This is the thing. We can't teach them. They don't want to learn. They don't want to listen. And we don't know nothing. We don't know what we're talking about.
I'm in agreements with that. But why they don't want to learn nothing, they are not expressing their ill knowledge on other neighborhoods but ours. They not going to down there and expressing that they dumbasses. Okay. They doing it to us.
Well, I missed something. Who is this they we talking about?
Okay.
There we go.
We live in Acres Homes, y'all, here in Houston.
Who is this they we talking about?
But we are 1 mile.
I don't really fuck with
we live in Acres Homes, my people. We 1 mile from the Heights, which is a well-to-do neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have the attitude you can't do anything about it, then you're really just accepting what's going to happen because of it. If you don't do anything about it, they're not going to go to the Heights. They're going to remain here in Acres Home, and they're going to do what they do to the people of Acres Home. They're not going to go right down a mile down the street. You understand what I'm saying? So it's either you're going to accept what's happening to you, or like Dugard said, it starts with us. So with us starting, you have to start with a conversation because you have to pick out what the problem is. And there's a lot of problems. But what I'm saying is this.
That word conversation. That word conversation.
The word conversation.
That's a starting point.
It's powerful.
It's hard to have conversations.
It's hard to have because you don't talk the same language for one thing.
Everybody's on the defense. Everybody, you can't say, I don't like you, the way you do that.
Let's put it like this.
I'm not going to do it at all then.
It's, you know
like, what I'm talking about?
It's like Lil Wayne having a conversation with Grandmaster Flash. You understand the difference? It's like Lil Wayne having a conversation.
Miss Hickman, how you doing?
With Grandmaster Flash.
Appreciate you. Love and peace to all of y'all.
And that's what we have to fill in, that space of communication. But nobody has time for that. Why not? Because times has changed. Every minute of the day, you should be trying to survive.
Don't you conversate with your woman?
Exactly.
Y'all have conversations.
Exactly.
Talk about life.
But it has to be a mutual understanding, first of all. There's no mutual understanding between what we're talking about. It's not personal with what, it's like we're talking about the situation of our neighborhood. And yes, I can have a conversation with somebody that's willing to talk. But if you got people in your neighborhood that's really causing negative situations, to the people like yourself that just want to live, enjoy what you have in life, and and experience a whole lot of leave you alone.
Amen.
You understand what I'm saying?
Amen.
That makes it difficult for us because we become prey to them. You know, and that's the problem. If I was willing to give my life up for something, right? Or if I was willing to give my freedom up for something, would you think it would be for something small or something big? Would I go steal bubble gum out the stove, or will I go rob a bank? Go hide the money and leave it to my people. But a pack of gum ain't gonna last long.
What we stealing for?
But this is what I'm saying.
What we stealing for?
The worth of your freedom in your life. These are not concerns of young people, not today of the day. Dying is not a concern. So you got people who care about dying, living with motherfuckers who don't. So how do you balance that?
You allow people to live how they want to live.
That's absolutely true.
You allow that.
That's absolutely true. But what comes with that statement is that you can't force me to live any kind of way.
I understand that too. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to agree.
You can't force me to live any kind of way.
But they don't have the right to involve you in it. What you're saying.
So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
The involvement is more than just watching it.
And the hood is full of that.
And it's full of that.
The hood is full of that.
And at the same time, while you got
their business ain't right.
Man, you know what
yours.
My problem is niggas claim the hood.
They always in your business.
Niggas claim. Hey, here I'm gonna talk to y'all. In my particular neighborhood where I live, niggas claim this hood.
Hey, baby.
But the Mexicans is buying it up.
Baby.
You understand what I'm saying? The Mexicans is buying the hood up while niggas is claiming it and killing other niggas over.
Man.
You dig what I'm saying? So, this is what I'm saying. You'll kill me over the hood, but you allow Jose to come buy the land that you killed me on. This ain't cool. This is not cool.
That's over with.
It's not over with yet.
Yeah, it's over with.
And in the same hood,
they dug in like Alabama Tick.
You got everybody talking about how they balling. Everybody talking about how they balling.
They dug in.
Everybody got swangers. Everybody got, the bag and everything. But in the meanwhile, nobody owns no stores in my hood.
We have.
But everybody hang out at the store. Don't nobody buy none of them motherfuckers in the hood, but everybody hang out there.
Yeah, let another race come in here and get this black money.
Nowhere else are they running gambling shacks.
What they doing?
In the goddamn Shell station, but in my hood. So we so hood that we allow this. Because these are the things that we accept. Now, these are the things that we accept, y'all. Now, we accept this shit. We accept lottery tickets and motherfucking gambling machines in our motherfucking hood, and we okay with it. We okay with single cigarettes around this bitch.
Ain't gambling illegal?
It is. Here in the great state of Texas, of motherfucking Houston, Texas, gambling is illegal. But you can hit big in the Shell station.
I can pull out your driveway, make a right and a left, and be gambling.
And gambling. At the casino, baby. The devil's den.
350 yards away, I can go gamble.
The devil's den.
Right now.
Right now. So that's acceptable in our hood, and we so hood that we let it happen. But are we too hood for our own good, though, man? These things don't happen nowhere else. Even in your town. Whatever town you in, small or big, when you cross that railroad track, these happenings don't happen in their hood. So why is it good for us? Why is that good for us? Ask yourself that. Why is it good for a bunch of whoever, Crip or Blood, to hang out at the store all day? And regular people and children in school have started back, and they got to walk in and out of this. And believe me, that it's happening.
Would I get in trouble for saying they polluting the community?
No, you wouldn't. Because we did it.
They pollute
No.
the community.
We did it.
No, we did not.
We hustled.
No, we did not.
Dugard, you know you hustled.
No.
You didn't hustle, Dugard?
No, I did not.
Okay, well,
No,
Dugard
I did
didn't
not.
hustle.
No, I did not.
I did a little hustle.
No, I did not.
But I didn't hang out at the store.
I did not hang
I
out
hung
the
out in the
store either.
project.
But I did not. I never sold drugs.
So good. Then that does mean that this is a new culture. It's a new culture, people. And it's one that we're going to have to decide if we okay with it or not. Because it's happening, like Dugard said.
Right off of Granville. What's up, my nigga?
It's going down. And it's amazing how every neighborhood like mine has that same setup. 2-3 stores, 100 churches, 2 or 3
3 stores.
Man.
Shit.
I
was looking for a green sheet. I went to 12 stores right here in Acres Home.
Ain't none had no green.
Yeah, I found them at the last store I went to.
It's hard out here.
12 stores.
It's hard out here, y'all.
12 stores.
It's hard out here, but this is our hood. And I know that you sitting in your hood right now, and you wondering the same thing. But y'all, there's bigger things happening here, y'all. The world is bigger than your neighborhood. And the fact is that what happens in the world is going to affect you in your neighborhood. Because nobody's talking about that they already basically planning another pandemic here that was supposed to,
Yep, heard about that one too.
That's happening, y'all. Nobody is talking about how Africa has basically come up with their own, world, organization, just like the one we have here in America.
Baby, everybody do have a choice.
But everybody is joining that, and they're saying that they're not going to feed America no more. Africa is not going to feed. Dugard, give me a minute. You can't talk over the podcast. Africa is feeding every continent on this planet, and they saying that the lunchtime is over. Gas is damn near $4. And as far as I know, cars use less gas because of the engines that they making nowadays. Food. That's not even really food no more. Your beef ain't beef no more, nigga. Fuck you wrong with you. But you paying big money for some motherfucking clone meat, nigga. And you think it's steak and scrimp. That shit is recycled plastic, nigga. Food going up, gas going up, healthcare going up, cars and all this shit is going up. Everything going up except how a motherfucker get paid. Am I right, Dugard?
Yes.
They ain't changed minimum wage in 100 motherfucking years.
They're making $100,000 at UPS now.
Yeah. So why we being so hood? Look, this one thing is true. No matter what calamity has happened to us, we always make it. That's one thing for sure. But I think we're getting too hood for our own good in these instances. Because there's so much more that has been put into the game to where you can't ignore it, man. And we're going to have to, you're going to have to make the decision on if that hood shit is going to be something that when the lights go out, that you can depend on. Is that hood shit going to get you some lights? Is that hood shit going to get you some gas? Is that hood shit going to make it to where you can survive if a freak-ass winter storm happened like it happened here in Houston? Is hood shit going to be sufficient? My nigga here know how to fish. Mr. Dugard, he know how to find something to eat.
Hunter.
You dig what I'm saying? He know what he can eat in the woods.
Hunter, gatherer.
If the lights go out right now, Dugard, ain't we good?
I got a generator, I got candles, and I got a burn barrel just in case.
See, y'all don't know them survival techniques. He just gave you a list of them. You better go pick that shit up. Because I'm telling you, you finna need it in a minute. Because these Africans have created something that America got to respect. All these things that I just named off, gas, food, supplies, all this shit is thinning. And when shit get to thinning, motherfuckers get to, yeah. Motherfuckers get to getting it. Somebody gonna get robbed. Somebody gonna get scammed. The dope gonna get cut. Yeah. Purses gonna get snatched. You niggas is going to the Louis Vuitton store and the Balenciaga store, yeah, come on up out of there. When shit start getting thin. Dugo, I say,
Hey, something come up. I apologize.
Y'all give it up to my special guest, man. He got to get out of here.
Y'all listen. I hope great blessings on each and every one of y'all. Sorry about this, but I got to run off.
Yes, sir.
Like,
thank you, Dugo.
I'll be back, though.
He coming back.
I'll be back.
I'm going to handle it from here, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dugo, for coming through, Doc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
I got you. Just hit me.
Yeah, man. So, here on 1.0, man, we just saying that it's okay to represent your hood. But if you want to keep your hood, I suggest you open up your eyes and see what's happening to it. You know? Because your hood is not your hood if you don't own nothing. Your hood is not your hood if you let your mama house taxes get behind and the city take it. It's not your hood. You young niggas is hanging at the store and, you know, making life hard for just regular people. It's not your hood. You don't own nothing. And in the meanwhile, what you're claiming is your hood is being procured by people that didn't even live here a year ago. People could actually come across the border and take your grandmother's house. But we so hood. And we keep it real. That's not real at all. And that's not hood at all. It's not hood to represent a place that you don't really give a fuck about and you the main reason why it's going down and being sold. That's not representing your hood, cuz. Or blood. Or civilian. Talking to everybody. We sit and we make up words for what's happening to us, which they call gentrification. But goddamn, if you know it's happening to you, why won't you do something about it? You can do something about it, yeah. Somebody gonna push back. But when have you never experienced that? Somebody pushing back for when you trying to do right. When have you not experienced that? You just don't have to sit up and just let your shit go to shit and then reminisce about the old day. No, man, this ain't, you know, this is the old day. If you live through this day, tomorrow, today will be the old day. It doesn't make any sense. So I find it not productive to talk about the problem without a solution. So what it is, what can we do that's feasible? What can we do that's feasible? Let's start here. Let's find 2 doctors. Let's find 2 lawyers. Let's find 2 architects. Let's find 2 electricians. Let's find 2 or 3 or 4 natural pharmacists. And then let's find a storefront. The lawyers will handle all these unjust laws that come out against us, against brown people. The doctors are start to utilize medicine that's for African Americans and other people of color, because there is a difference in medicine, because our bodies are different. They accept the sun and all kind of things different than our other constituents of other colors, of no color. The architects can build the homes for people at affordable prices, or teach them how to build their own homes. The electricians can wire the homes with new sources of power, solar, and other new sources of power that they have out now. You know how much that would make a difference if you wanted to make a real true start. And from that model, we ship it to every state, every low-income neighborhood. And we get our entertainers that we support so much at the tune of $20,000 a concert ticket, Miss Beyonce. We get them to fund us, instead of showing us how much money they have. They can actually make a difference. So you don't have to sit back and watch. There's plenty of us that have the tools and the capabilities and the know-how and the knowledge to do it yourself. Go around and start programs with young men who have yet to ruin their lives with a felony, and support them through police academy. So you can start having people from your community police you instead of the people that you're complaining about. Instead of watching those brothers make that mistake and you say, I told you so, we can actually start recruiting our own police force of people that we raised, that know Junebug, that know Jaleesa, that's not going to take advantage of their circumstances of needing help to put them in a money-making situation with the P-Now Corporation. There are things we can do, and they're simple things. Now, I, as a simple man, if I could figure that out with no money, no big backing, how is it that y'all look up to people who have the capability that are not doing these things? I don't understand, people. You have to stop giving them your money, giving them your attention, and make them earn it in ways that could help you and your children in the future. Jay-Z don't get his money from looking good. He get it by record sales. He get it by concerts. I mean, he gets it by your participation. But you get nothing back from it. Why not invest into something, in a program that you're going to get something back from? And not only that, you're going to have a sense of of safety by knowing that you placed your nephew or your niece or somebody that understands you better than what they have provided us with in your neighborhood, your mayor, your councilman. We can provide all these people and we can recruit them. Do you know how many young people are out there and they're living that life, but they don't have felonies? They've yet to mess up their lives. Let's go get those young men and those young women and take them down there to Harris County and let's get them a job. Let's send them to school to be a paralegal or be a lawyer or something like that, and let's get them a job, somebody that we choose. But these are the things that we are not interested in because we so hood. And I just believe that we are so hood for our own good, too hood for our own good. Because none of our natural reactions make sense right now. Our natural reaction should be popping. I mean, man, we should be doing it right now because you should see where we are. You should actually see where we are. And it should make you nervous. It should make you apprehensive about the future. It should make you ask yourself, what can we do? So here on One Point Motherfucker Zero, we got some suggestions. I've been to church a few times, you know. I think I remember something saying that, hey man, when you're far away, you're out there. You can always come home. And home for us is the basics. Basic nature, basic care, basic respect, basic compassion. And I just don't dig it why everybody's so mean, cuz. What happened to our hearts? What happened to our hearts? If this shit would have been going on around Christmas, nobody getting no goddamn presents. Coal in the goddamn stocking for everybody. What has happened to us as a people, man? Has the plan they set out for us finally took hold? Oh, we finally broke. The fight that's gone up out of us, cuz. Everything goes. Fuck it. We ain't gonna try to stop nothing. Motherfucker, you wanna marry a monkey? Go right ahead. I'm showing up for the wedding and I'm gonna bring the cake. You wanna kill 30 people? Well, all right, I'm gonna see if they don't kill you. I'm gonna see if they won't give you the death penalty. Because, you know, Jesus, just pray to Jesus and he'll. Come on, man. It's time to come up out of this retardation and try to at least give ourselves a fighting chance. Because I don't see it. I don't see a fighting chance with us, y'all. And with the buildup of all the things that would make a people rebel, we got an overload of those things. We just keep carrying it around, and everybody think they regular. Everybody think they don't care. Everybody think they don't feel it. Everybody think that it don't affect them. But you're wrong. Because as soon as it's you, things change, don't they? When it's you that's scorning, then it matters. And it just didn't used to be this way. Being hood meant something. Representing your hood meant something back in the day. It didn't mean what it means today. Because people, the truth is, this whole United States is our hood. Not just Acres Homes, not just Lufkin, Texas, not just Nacogdoches, not just Dallas, not just San Antonio, not just the whole kit caboodle is your hood. Meaning that everywhere you go, you're going to encounter a human being just like the rest. From your town, from another town, and the rules still apply. They don't change because you go here and you go there. This whole hood is our hood. And if you want to keep it, you better open up your eyes and see the ways that they're taking it. And they're using your children to do it. We have no more time for I can do bad on my own. Not realizing that when you do bad on your own, that's a domino effect for when your child or you go outside with the attitude of doing bad. What are you going to put out into the universe? Probably bad. It's a domino effect. You're going to go to work with a bad attitude. You have a bad attitude with your kid, bad attitude with your old man or your old lady. Come on, man. And these are simple effects of life. You mean we've been here 450 years under the pressure we've been up under and y'all can't deal with the simple pressures of life? Fuck is wrong with y'all? Now, on one of my podcasts here not too long ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, 2 podcasts ago, I told it was y'all time, man. No more time to be hood. It's your time. It's your time to be great. It's your time to make change. It's your time to pick up and prove, not prove, but be who you are. You have nothing to prove to anyone. This is a self goal type of thing. And if it's good, then yeah, throw it in the pot, man. If you have good intentions, get up and throw it in the pot. Because you're one less person that will put negative vibes into this world that we all have to live in. Because it affects us all. One man wakes up in the morning, he makes the decision that he want to kill as many people as he can. How that does not affect you? Why you think you're in this world by yourself, and if you just mind your business, everything will be all right? No. The person that sits back and watches is just as worse than the person that's doing the crime. And that's what we are. We the person that sits back and watching, talking about the crime, and filming it, and Instagramming it, and Facebooking it. People get their fucking brains beat out and somebody filming it. Can you dig that? Is that who we are? No gives a fucks at all. Just as long as I catch the shot. It's gonna go good on Facebook. Bitch, he dead. Man, y'all tripping. So my question is we too hood for our own good? Have Facebook and Instagram turned us into zombies with only one purpose. Oh, Facebook. Oh, Instagram. Oh. Yeah, that's why y'all is, man. Facebook media zombies. Anytime some real shit pop off that needs real attention, they there. Facebook zombies on your ass. I know. This is how we live now. I know. Maybe I'm melancholy and just like to remember the time. Maybe so. Or maybe I still got a belief that we can be a better people, y'all. Maybe I'm one that don't want to just join. If I can't beat them, join them. I don't want to join, y'all. I don't want to join this bullshit because it's not my character and it doesn't have any class about it. You did? Don't have no class about it. Nothing that's going on. So it's probably safe to say that hell, we just waiting until the treatment of us gets even worse. We just waiting because that's what we like. Yeah, we like that. Now you tell me if I'm wrong. We've been begging for shit since slavery. Man, treat us, Mauser, stop hitting me. Mauser, don't cut my foot off. Mauser, don't rape my old lady. Mauser, don't feed my baby to the goddamn alligator. Mauser, please get me free. Get me free. We've been begging for shit since then, and you sound the same. Suckers. I'm tired of y'all, man. I'm telling you I'm tired of it. I'm going to start identifying as Lithuanian. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing about no Lithuanian. Nothing bad. So I'm going to start identifying as Lithuanian. I'm no longer a nigga. I give my nigga pass up. Al Green and Marvin Gaye. I give all that shit up. Just not to be classified as one of you niggas, man. Nah, I'm real, cuz. I'm sick of being a nigga. It's too hard. There's no benefits. There's no room for growth. The only room for growth if you grab a nigga by the leg and pull him down. Then, you know, you go up. I don't subscribe to that. I don't like that. So I'm Lithuanian. Hello, coming back across the track, it's your host, the Lithuanian. I won't practice on it. I'm no longer colored. I'm Lithuanian. My father, he fought in the Lithuanian War in 1906. Well, not my father. That would make him 1,000 years old. But my great grandpa, yeah, met a nice Lithuanian farm girl who was growing crickets at a cricket farm in Lithuania. They hooked up, bam, there you go. Doc Shep is on his way 2 generations later. That's a true story. But I don't want to be nigga no more, man. It's just too hard. And then when you speak up as a nigga, you have to take all of what niggas think about you. Ain't that something? You speak up a nigga, oh, that nigga talking. That's how we are, man. I'm sick of you niggas, man. Because we too hood for our own good. I don't want to be hood no more. Now I still want to drink Kool-Aid and shit. You know. I still want fried chicken and collard greens. But I don't want to be hood no more. All the bedazzle is gone out of it. Kool-Aid don't taste the same in this type of, you know. You niggas Kool-Aid don't taste the same as old school Kool-Aid. I don't want to join y'all group. You understand me? I don't want to join the group that having no class. I don't want to join the group of not opening doors and having simple respect for women and children. I don't want to join that group. I don't want to join a group where your whole goal is sex and money. I don't want to join that group, cuz. It's more to life than that. But on the daily, I see where all those things take precedence over what we call ourselves, real black people, kings and queens. Man, there's no kings and queens in history that ever acted like y'all, except if they had some kings and queens in Sodom and fucking Gomorrah. I don't think it was no queens there. I think they only had councilmen there. But I've never seen kings and queens behave in this here nature. Never. And to me, I thought that it would be a fad just like everything else. Just like Jerry curls, afros, you dig what I'm saying? Flat tops. It has its time and then it passed. No, this is what we going through seem to have a hold on us. And it don't want to pass. It not only don't want to pass, but it's getting more volatile. It's getting stronger. There was never a time where outside would be the equivalent of a scary movie. Going out your front door. And my question is, people, what do we do? I threw my idea out there. We need our own. Grown folks. I'm talking to y'all. And I know I'm talking to the right people because it seems like the last 2 or 3 years, education been, that's been on the forefront that you got a PhD. Y'all love to say that. You love to say you got your shit together. Now that you got your shit together, you got a PhD. Now what? Do you want to help me in my quest? Or I'll join yours. But we need 2 doctors. We need 2 lawyers. 2 electricians. 2 architects. You dig? We need 2 school teachers. 2 child development administrators. And we need a storefront. And I bet you Dr. Shep will get some things done. And I bet you Dr. Shep will get some children that don't have health care. I bet you I can get some old people taken care of. I bet you I can raise that flow up. I bet you I can insulate these people's houses so they don't burn to death or freeze to fucking death. And the cold thing about that a nigga walk by a Negro walks by every one of those problems I just named every day that has the ability to change somebody's circumstances. But y'all like it to where you like people to grovel to you so you can feel greater than. No, man, your blessings wasn't given to you for that reason. They were given to you for you to give freely like it was given freely to your ass, punk. So here on 1 point motherfucking 0, I'm always, y'all know what go down. We're gonna speak the truth to you and to you. You dig what I'm saying? So here on 1.0, man, thank y'all for chiming in. I want to thank my special guest. He was doing his little own thing tonight. So we got to give our guests a little talk before the show starts. Let them know that you can't run their own show on my show. You dig what I'm saying? But it's all good. I enjoyed it, man. He put a little insight in. And, man, as always, I have enjoyed y'all. And remember, man, don't get caught up in the genre of representing something that really you should be ashamed of. Don't represent a hood that you should be ashamed of, but you're a part of it, so that means you're a part of the problem. So here on 1.0, man, I want to tell you that I love y'all. I want you to keep your head up, And I want you to talk to the spirits because they definitely with you. And until then, coming back across the track once again, my friend. I've walked on water. I've walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? The doctor. Take one of these and call me in the morning. Big shout out to my mother company, Black Earth Inc., and to my producer, Q, and my co-producer, Miss Amanda. Till the next time, peace and love.